Oh, I took a video.
This is my favorite part, right here.
What is up, my lovely YouTubes? So, what I'm going to do, as opposed to trying to record while I'm in Dollar General, is I'm just going to voice over for you, because some Dollar Generals have the music blaring and you couldn't even hear me anyways, and others, I'm trying to be polite and not talk too loud in a store, and you couldn't really hear me over anything else that was going on. So, we're going to get right into it. What I'm going to show you is exactly kind of my process when I get into a Dollar General, what I do in a Dollar General, obviously penny items. That's why I go every Tuesday, and you'll see in here if we ended up getting any, but I always start in the coupons. I kind of go through the app, see what's going on, see if anything has extra special deals on it, and anything else, and again, that's right from the Dollar General app. And I love it now because you can load it from the app right onto your phone number, basically. So when you go to checkout, you enter that phone number, and all those coupons are there waiting for you. Just like the buy one, get one free Halloween masks, or actually it was costumes and everything else. So I ended up using that actually when I was there too. So I always hit the clearance. I look at toys all the time, and I always scan it with the DGGO app because it tells you exactly how much it is, even if it's priced right. The best part about the DGGO app, it even tells you if it's a penny, and that of course is my favorite part when it is a penny. But I go through, scan it, scan the prices, and see where everything's at, and so that's kind of what you're going to see here. Now the one part that you don't see me doing here, that you'll see me actually do a little later in the video, is I'll scan with the DGGO app, see where the prices are, and obviously compare them to the sticker on them so I have an idea of what they are. And then I open up eBay app and the Amazon seller app, because I do sell on eBay and Amazon, and I see what the prices are going for, because obviously if it's an awesome deal in the clearance section, then I'll buy it and send it to Amazon or sell it on eBay. Like I've done with quite a few different things that I found at Dollar General. Sometimes their prices are just awesome on certain things, especially when you get the coupons and discounts that you can have with them. The struggle that I'm going through right now is in this particular Dollar General, I have no signal. So you can see it trying to scan the eBay app and nothing's pulling up. And since I have no signal, I do connect to the Dollar General Wi-Fi. And I do believe their Wi-Fi blocks things like eBay, Facebook, and stuff like that, just so if employees are on it, they're not using it. And just so all their bandwidth isn't used up from people, going on social media and surfing the web. But obviously when you are on the DGGO app and in a store using their Wi-Fi, their app works awesome. It even helps, like, if you have bad location signal, it knows what store you're in and you can just scan from there. So a lot of this, I will tell you, this is kind of two different shopping trips into one. I just wanted to kind of combine them to really give you more of a how-to overview just of what I do and see if it might be able to help you. But I didn't think you'd want to sit there for a 45-minute video and watch me just wander the store if I wasn't actually doing any scanning or finding anything that was of interest. And now you will see, lets you know if any coupons pop up. 1 cent. The wife is amazing with this stuff. She kind of remembered where it was on the shelf, and so as soon as those items dropped to a penny, she ran in and kind of dove for that bottom shelf looking for them, scanned them, found them. 1 penny. I then, of course, go off randomly, not even paying attention to the penny list and just scanning different things that I'm hoping might be a penny. And that was not, obviously. And here you see her just grabbing in everyone she can get her hands on, getting to everything. She was moving all the stuff around, getting in between things, just to grab every single one. She still have some in the freezer. They didn't expire for quite a while, so I was surprised something like that. I'm sure they were probably for graduation, but all it said was thank you, so perfect little snack with the kids. And here is my amazing wife digging into the back of the shelf to get the last penny item she can get her hands on. I think we ended up with 10 of them, if I'm not mistaken. So, but again, I still go wandering through all the clearance sections and all the stores. And I spent a lot of time looking at the top of the shelves. That's where we found a lot of penny items before. Was where they had just not gotten them down from the top of the shelves. They just took them off the regular shelf, and then I scored some big deals there. And then here, we were trying to figure out which of the Pragos and the Ragús were on the penny list this week, actually. You can see she sends me all the photos of the items, so I can go and we kind of split up and tag team the store and see what we can get our hands on and where things might be. I really was hoping for the macaroni and cheese this week. I love macaroni and cheese, and if I can get it for a penny, I will be excited.
One, two, three, jump!
Okay, so this here will give you kind of a more of a better breakdown. I probably should have put this at the beginning, but anyways, exactly going through, opening the Dollar General app, then I go through and open the DGGO app. And you just start scanning. So obviously we already have our penny items in the cart. Going back through, And this is where I kind of just started going through the store, looking for items to scan, finding different items that might be an amazing deal or a horrible deal. And the pop-up is always nice because it will tell you if there's any deals specifically on that item also. So if there's any other coupons you can clip and things like that. Now, I haven't used the DGGO app to the fullest extent. Actually, hold on. So there you go, is the buy one get one free, the coupons that popped up for that, different things you can scan, or the $5 off. Can't combine coupons, of course, but see what the better deal is. Okay, now let me jump back in. Always looking for what the best deal is and what I can find, and that's the other reason I'll scan eBay and Amazon as well, because if I find it cheaper somewhere else, I might get it there instead. And so as you see here, I've got the eBay app open, scanning the item to see if eBay's ever seen it or sold it. No exact matches. Still always check your sold listings because there might just be any active listings. And none have been sold or active based on that UPC code. Now it still doesn't mean that that item doesn't sell. It's just never been based off the UPC code because not everybody puts it in. But when I'm doing retail arbitrage like that, I'm just about scanning. I don't feel like sitting there and searching that item. So now I scan the Hot Wheels, which is harder to do because the Hot Wheels UPC code can be for a plethora of different cars. But I'll still scan it, and then I'll look through the cars to see if that exact one's in there. I found some before that have sold for $15, $20, and but you have to do the search. You have to do the research. These obviously did not sell for as much. So there you go. I was flipping it over to see the exact car that I had in hand and then going through the sold listings. Now you'll see some of these sell for a little bit more, like that one sold for $40, but I have to dig through and find that exact one. But it does help me learn the different cars and different things that actually create value within Hot Wheels and just toys in general. Now, I usually, when I do any sort of retail arbitrage, I spend a lot longer researching, digging in, and looking for items. Sorry about that. So, but when we go on Tuesdays, it's still a limited amount of time. There's stuff I need to do as far as getting listing done, things like that. My wife has her vinyl business that she's always working on, so but this is kind of like our little escape out of the house. The kids are at school, we get out and try and find penny items. But again, I just wanted to take the time to try and show you the process. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it so far. Obviously, comment below if there's anything else you'd like me to search for, maybe an even more in-depth kind of review of how I do retail arbitrage. I don't use a lot of apps like BrickSeek and things like that when I'm looking for stuff. I take more of the time of just going up and down and scanning. So actually, every time I go to Dollar General, I start in the toy section in all 3 stores I go to, and I just scan different toys. A lot of the same stores have the same type of toys and same toys in general, so I'll go and just scan a few in one section at each store and kind of work my way through, especially if anything new comes, and I'll also scan that too. But yeah, I just keep scanning every time I go. I do a little bit here and there, and sometimes I'll go find nothing, other times I'll go and find everything you could think of, from guns to cars to you name it. But again, this is just my little Tuesday run, so just kind of get in, look, and then get going. That's it. And I always check candy. It's always good to find some free candy.
Wow, is very nice.
Well, as you can tell, the Benny Hill remix song is playing. So we are nearing the end of our time together during this video. I really hope you enjoy it. I hope you learned something. Hope you can try something new if you haven't done it before. Again, please, if you enjoy this, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon to become part of the Suburban Beard notification squad. And I look forward to talking to you all again soon. I accept any and all comments. I want to know if you like what I'm doing or if you don't, or if there's something you'd like to see me do. Please let me know. I'll be happy to try it out. I keep this channel anything and everything about reselling in one way or another, whether it's finding the deals, making a quick dollar, or anything else you can think of. Tomorrow's video, if you've made it this far into this video, will be the first mystery unboxing of the Amazon Overstock and Returns palette. So thank you for stopping by. I truly enjoy being able to share my life with you, and have a great day.
Nobody puts baby in a
All
corner.
right, there we go. So we got buy one, get one free
That wasn't
on all the
bad.
masks
For a buck. We're trying to
and 10 things of chocolates. I will eat 8 of them.
Well, there's like little pieces in it, I'm sure.
It's perfect.